Blessed day everyone, my name is Razbakit and I am back on the Christian Minecraft server Elengubu. Today I want to talk about what we as Christian men should look for in our potential wives. Because as you guys probably know from some of my previous videos, I am a very happily married man and I have my first kid for some time now. And honestly, it's one of the best experiences in my life. I can recommend that. Both my wife and my child are a blessing to me. But yeah, I can recommend that all I want when people would find it hard to even know where to start. So the first thing I want to say is find a woman that supports your faith. You know, people are in different paths in life when it comes to God. And it is very good to find a woman that will share the path you are taking. Do not expect your spouse to be perfectly fit for every single piece of your theology or to be agreeing with everything that your favorite preacher ever said. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. And that's also not the main deal. The main deal is if she will support the growing of a Christian family. If not, well, she's not a woman for you. Remember, you are not just searching for a woman for yourself, but also for mother for your kids. Kids do not choose their parents, but you can choose their mother. And that's important. And also, kids are pretty much the only thing that you can help create here and take them to heaven with you. I would find nothing more heartbreaking than finding out that I won't be meeting my family in heaven. So yeah, work on that, and one of the ways of working on that is actually finding a wife that supports you in your faith. Second important thing, look at how she treats her parents and how her parents treat her. This may sound weird, but remember that you as parents are setting examples for your children, and your children will remember how you treated your parents, which will very probably translate to how they will respect you in the future. Also, try to look for somebody that respects your hobbies and your goals. You do not need somebody that is doing all the same things that you are doing. No. That's not important. What is important is that if you will start talking about things that you enjoy and like, the person that you are living with would be just genuinely interested or at least happy about you having some kind of hobby or some kind of thing that is making you happy. That's very important because that gives you more space for building up the relationship. And it's a great way to do so. You know, do not look for those things just in other people, but also look for you being able to act in the same way. When you find a lady that would be, for example, super interested in skydiving for some reason, uh, could you just listen to her talking about that a lot? And trust me, women usually love talking a lot about things. So get ready for that. It's a good experience, I can I can assure you, but still, you will do a lot of talking in marriage. So, uh, what next? Well, make sure you will find a partner that you will agree on in the question of marriage and children. Usually, when you are looking for a partner as a Christian, you are looking for somebody to build a family with. You're looking for somebody uh, to marry. But for some reason, in these days, people are not always like that, and sometimes they just want some kind of relationship, I guess, not to feel alone, and they don't really want kids. That's a waste of time. That's a total waste of time. Do not ever fall into relationships that will just stop you from the possibility of having kids. And what is perhaps even more important is that if you will not agree on what to do when it comes to children, you may find out that you just got a partner that not only doesn't want the kids, but is for some reason totally okay with aborting your kids. And yeah, that's one of the greatest nightmares that man can go through. So yeah, make sure that you will have a partner that you will agree on what to do if she gets pregnant. If you agree on that, then you can be sure that uh, the kids will have a family that supports them and that they will know that they were loved even before they were born, and that does miracles, trust me. And I think that it is more important than people usually realize. Another thing that you should totally look for is somebody that is willing to support you as much as you are willing to support them. You know, it is good to be the man that the woman can ask for help, somebody that she know that will always stand beside her no matter what she is facing, and that's great. But for a stable relationship, you also need to have a wife that will truly be the helper that you need in your life. Because we men are very good at surviving, but surviving is not living, and we also have our struggles. And it is great to have a wife that you can turn to, a wife that you can totally trust, and that you know that you can just say anything to her, and that it's safe. Your wife should be somebody that you can trust your life with. Because guess what? You're not trusting her just with your life, but also with the life of your kids, your whole family, with future of relationships with your family, because if something gets wrong in your marriage, that affects not just your relationship, but sometimes even the relationship that you have with your family that you were born into. Now, this goes in the positive way too. If you have something great happening in your marriage and uh, your family will see that, then sure, you are more than just likely to have people in your family supporting you and having way more healthy relationships than you could ever imagine. So yeah, I think that what I said is enough and that it should give you some basic ideas on what we should look for in our potential wives, in my opinion. If there is anything that you would like to add, well, I'm interested. Just type it down in the comments. It will be a pleasure to read the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, Jesus loves you.